LOHAS is an acronym for Lifestyles of Health and Sustainability, and it talks about the market that caters to conscious consumers. At the LOHAS conference, we have visionaries, innovators, investors, new businesses, older businesses, larger businesses, all together converging to better understand how to connect with the conscious consumer market. Traditional business conferences, most people come with their business agenda first, but at LOHAS, people come with their personal agenda. And because of that, much deeper relationships are made and really unique types of partnerships and bonds are created that manifest, that ultimately help in creating a larger LOHAS halo that will change the world.
At every LOHAS, tremendous connections are made between people that ultimately drive significant change. We have business people here as well as people who want to inspire social change, and bringing those people together creates an opportunity for that to actually take place.
A lot of times there's people who sort of come from the status quo and are thinking, how can I tinker? And LOHAS is really looking farther out, like, all right, how do we get to a totally different paradigm?
When you come to a LOHAS conference, you step into a room that sort of feels deep in knowing, and they're still available to keep stretching, so it's wonderful.
If you care about transformation, if you're interested in conscious investing, mindful shopping, conscious capitalism, LOHAS is where you want to be.
LOHAS fosters a very open, supportive environment of people that are willing to kind of listen to your ideas, take them seriously, contribute their own ideas, and then link up afterwards to make something happen. I mean, it's all about action.
It makes us kind of realize that we're not just a small little group, we're a big movement. We are going to be the mainstream.
It's very much a conference not of the past, but of the future. By participating in this, you get a peek into what's coming 5, 10, 20 years out.
LOHAS sentiment is starting to percolate into all different types of consumer groups, and so that creates big business opportunity, creates big opportunity from a sustainability standpoint as well.
More and more mainstream consumers are also seeking the same thresholds of social change and environmental responsibility that once was only the LOHAS consumer's concern.
And you have Gen Y coming in not only to run the businesses, but to actually be the bulk of the consumers, and they bring with them a completely different set of values and priorities, which is going to change the workplaces, and I think that is very, very exciting.
People are requiring more from brands, more from companies and businesses, more beyond just the products and services, but the full surrounding experience. And that's really what defines the relationship between people and the brands that they interact with.
More and more people are looking at market-based approaches to achieve social and environmental objectives.
The trend that's here in LOHAS are a group of selfless individuals that are interested in making a sustainable change in the world for the greater good.
The people that are at this conference see things from a really, really high level and integrate things that are important to them to things that are important with their business and things that are important with their customers.
It seems like, a few years ago we were talking about change, and now we see people actually doing it.
I do believe there's some kind of tipping point where that suddenly will burst into an explosion of LOHAS.
It's inspiring to be here and see other social entrepreneurs making incredible progress and actually shifting the consciousness and shifting consumer habits.
This is no longer just a trend. This is here. This is a reality. And the brands that don't see that only play a very defensive role, are the ones that are going to miss out.
This is an exciting time, and if you haven't felt the momentum, you certainly will. Come join us at LOHAS and be a part of it.
Let's make a change. Let's do it. Let's be the change.
You and I are the most happy when we're contributing.
You can do well and do good at the same time.
It enriched my life from the relationships that I created, the new things that I'd learned, and the overall joy of being in this great place. Thank you very much to LOHAS.